EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey golf fans, welcome to the knockout stages of the YouTube Cup. I am going toe-to-toe against a very talented player. His name is Shank Guy. He really is a good player. I will have to bring my A game here to get anything out of this match. I am playing this on the back of a very emotional Ryder Cup match that hopefully you guys did watch earlier. I'm absolutely exhausted, so let's get the excuses out of the way and let's really get into this one.
Now, from the course that hosted the Ryder Cup in 2021, EA Sports coverage of
So what a
PGA
course
golf
for a
brings us to
match play
Whistling
event.
Straits
Whistling
on the
Straits,
shores of Lake
absolutely
Michigan.
challenging course that I'm sure
Alongside PGA
will
Tour winner
test
Frank Nobile,
both
I'm
players.
Rich Lerner. And
I
today
do have the
two
honour here.
commentators will be squaring
15
off
mile
in
per hour
match
winds.
play.
Wow.
What would you draw
Let's just go
upon
with a
when
drive.
you play
Try and take
a
this down
competition
the
like
left
this?
centre of the fairway. Nice opening swing. It is a perfect. If you didn't see me and Leo's Ryder Cup match earlier this afternoon, please make sure to go back onto my channel and watch it. Highly entertaining game. 4 really good players going toe to toe. And the outcome was absolutely fantastic. The only winner was golf. So here is Shank Guy. Like I said, very good player. If I do recall, he's an extremely good putter. Sadly, that's something that is very inconsistent in my game. And I'm a firm believer that the better putters will have the edge and the advantage in these match play events. So I've got to get myself together for this one. I'm absolutely shattered, guys. Hopefully it's not coming across in my voice. It's currently 10 p.m. here after a tiring day. But let's see if Shank Guy can put this one close and put me under pressure. Looks like a tough pin. Looks like he's trying to go long and spin this back. 24 feet. So here is an opportunity here to try and put this one close. Let's try and spin this one. I am hoping to land this just short of the pin. And hopefully with high loft, this ball should sit down and bite and set up a relatively easy birdie putt. It's a good shot. Oh, that got a firm kick. That's going to be about 10 feet. 9 feet.
Okay, not too bad there.
Would have liked that tighter. But this looks a tough putt from 24 feet out for Shank Guy. I'm sure he is an Aussie. Fantastic guy. An all-round good player. And he's just missed that on the left-hand side. So an early opportunity here to go one up. This is going to turn from left to right. Let's go about a cup left, play it firm, and hopefully it turns. It does turn right into the centre of the cup. So great start for me. We are one up through one, but I've got a feeling this will be a yo-yo match. Hole number 2, this is a long par 5. I'm going to set this down the right-hand side, and hopefully that wind does move me out to the left-hand side of the fairway. That ball is shot right with a silver power drive, and the wind is not helping me out at all. That is a mistake. I've lost probably about 50, 60 yards of run out there. Really poor drive. And that has handed the advantage to my opponent. I'm sure he will nail this right down the centre of the fairway and punish that tee shot there. Yeah, wind taking him around beautifully. And like I said, look at the run out he's getting on the fairway, combined with the conditions and the wind pushing him. So a lot of work to do here for me. He's got 209 yards in. I've got 268. And this is going to be hard to hold this fairway. I'm just trying to land this in the centre of the green and let it release out. Yet again, the wind not moving me there at all. And I think that's going to run all the way through. That's a poor shot. That really is a poor approach shot from me. That all stemmed from a poor drive. And I'm sure my opponent will get stiff here. He's learned a lot from the green conditions there. You're probably going to have to land this ball just past the front of the green. And if it finds that slope defending the pin, it should be ideal. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. That's exactly what I tried to do. As you can see, that ball still ran on a bit. I should get up and down for the birdie. But like I said at the start of the round, if I do recall, Shanghai is a very good putter. And I think he'll put that one to bed, drop the eagle, and make it an all-square match. So no need to be a hero there. Just flopping that one close, putting a little bit of pressure on this putt. There doesn't look too much in it, to be fair. It should turn. There was a lot more movement in it than I gave it credit for, left to righter, but he's drained that for the eagle. And we are all back to all square. Hole number 3, downhill, playing 179 yards to the pin. I think the wind will be with us here, so this could be a tough shot. Oh, that's going to be way long. I can't see that sitting down. He's caught that slope, and that is going to leave him a tough uphill putt, 42 feet out. So by the looks of things, I just need to land this a couple of yards on the fairway, and hopefully it runs out. Let's try and overpower this pitch and wedge. Just relying on this wind to help me out here as well. We get the overpower. It's on a good line. That should get a nice firm kick. Oh, that sat down straight away.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be on.
I would have liked to be a lot closer there. I've not really put much pressure on this birdie opportunity from Shanghai. He's got a 42-foot putt. Let's see if he can drain this. That is going to turn. It's a good effort. Just missed on the left-hand side. Good weight. So here, oh my goodness, here is an opportunity to get back to one up. An uphill putt, breaking from right to left. I just want to give this an opportunity. Don't want to leave it short. I think the more right I go, the harder left it's going to turn. Certainly got the weight. Didn't have the read. And this is going to be the first hole that we have halved. So we will remain all square going on to hole number 4. Conditions are extremely tough here on Whistling Straits. High winds, firm conditions, tough pins. It's going to make for a really entertaining game. So get your popcorn, beer, Coke, your beverage of choice, and let myself and Shanghai entertain you. Now he's going to find that slope on the left-hand side. That's something I want to avoid because this could really kick into the heavy rough on the left-hand side. That's gaining momentum, and that is going to run out into the heavy rough. That could well be a mistake. So I'm going to try and hold the top tier of the fairway by aiming way right and letting this wind bring me back round. It's a good shot. Now this should just hold the centre of the fairway, avoiding that slope on the left-hand side. Very happy with that. Look at that, probably another 2 or 3 yards and that ball's down by Shanghai. Hopefully I can put this one tight and put the pressure on him here. 14 mile per hour wind. I'm just going to apply a lot of loft here and hopefully land this as close to the pin as possible, but the lie at my feet's making this tough. And this ball should sit down. Should kick left. It's decent, it's tight, it's going to give me a birdie opportunity. The wind and the slope didn't move me as much as I expected there though. I can't see Shanghai getting any backspin coming out of this heavy rough. This could be an interesting shot for him. It's tracking well. My goodness, how on earth has he controlled that ball from the rough? What a golf shot. And I've got a 13-foot putt for birdie. Very little movement in this. That should disappear. It has done. Good read. But Shanghai getting stone cold there. 8 inches. Almost dunked it for the eagle. Fantastic recovery shot. And we do half this hole in birdies. Now, I've got a shot off the tee box here. It's fairly common knowledge now. I think the first person I've seen do it was Leo, actually. And that was many weeks prior to this event. But with the wind, I think it's a way to go. So I'm going to aim onto the opposite fairway, the fairway we just came down. And by this, I'm hoping to eliminate the water, which is in contention, which is in play on your approach shot in. So I do get the perfect. This ball will kick hard right and hopefully just hold the fairway. Couldn't have played that much better. It's going to leave me a nice line into this par 5. It's a tight green, but the wind should now be in my face and hopefully help hold my ball up and see if we can get it sitting on the green for an eagle putt. Let's see what Shanghai can produce here. As you can see, water is in play with his shot. He's never holding the green with that trajectory. That's going to run all the way through the back. And yet again, he finds himself in the heavy rough. So let's see if I can put this one close. We've got a 14-mile-per-hour wind in my face. I'm going to go 5-iron here, full loft. And hopefully this ball releases out a few yards for me as soon as it hits the green. It's a nice strike. Now, this should release out. Didn't release out at all. Slight advantage. I've got a 40-foot putt for eagle. This is not a nice shot coming out of the heavy rough here. But like I said earlier, Shanghai, very good player. He's played that well, so he's in for birdie.
So after reaching this green in 2,
it's a little advantage here. Eagle opportunity. There's quite a bit of movement here. It's downhill, turning from left to right. It's another putt that I just want to get close to the hole and give it an opportunity. I've got the weight. Has it got the line? No, never really on line there. That was another tough putt I left myself. But it's another hole that we will half in birdies. And I think the winner of this match will either play Leo or watch the Birdie UK. Now, Leo will be hot favourite for that round. With no disrespect to watch the Birdie, I would say the winner of this match will most likely face Leo. Early junior. So Shanghai still with the honour. Hole number 6. Good standard of golf so far. And that is a solid tee shot. He's taking that down the right-hand side. That's exactly where you want to be. Let's see if I can follow suit here. I'm going to risk the power drive and try and gain another 10 yards on him. It's another lovely strike. I get the perfect. That wind's really moving me, by the way. That needs to get down. That's just trickled into the heavy rough there. I didn't expect that kick. I thought the ball would have nestled down on the side of the fairway. So yet again, another mistake from me off the tee. I keep making Shanghai play first. That's going to spin. And that's going to come all the way off the green, I do believe. He's actually held it. Fair play. He's left himself a lengthy putt.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
So I'm going to try and land this ball past the flag and spin it back towards the cup. This really is a tough shot, guys. You're seeing it here, the conditions and the contours on the green. I don't want too much backspin though, so just applying a little bit of low loft. The ball should still spin, but hopefully not too much. Got the overpower.
Good chance at one.
Oh, what a shot this is, by the way. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. What a golf shot that is. That is going to ensure me another kick-in birdie. And Shankai's got a 29-foot putt here. This would just be for the half. This looks a tough putt. There's a lot of break on these greens. That's tracking well. It's tracking. Oh my goodness, it drops in the side door. What a putt. Incredible. It looked like I was going back to one up there.
It's a birdie here at the 6th.
At the last second, that turned beautifully for him. And we remain all square. What a standard of golf. The amount of birdies and eagles we've witnessed so far on this course in these conditions really is exceptional. Long may it continue. This is a long par 3, 224 yards. I've got no idea what way the wind will be blowing here. He's way long. So yet again, a little advantage here for me. The wind is going to hold you up and move you from left to right. Let's go 5-iron, full loft. I'm just going to overpower this one and try and find the slope on the left-hand side just short of the pin. We do get the overswing perfect. Now this should kick hard right. Come on, keep going. That's a good golf shot. I expected a little bit more run out there though. And this is another tough shot from Shanghai in the heavy stuff. I think this is the third time he's found himself in the rough. Oh, it's another incredible recovery shot. This man can do it all. His putting and short game really is incredible. Now, these are the kind of putts that you do need to make to win holes in these events. Surely that turns. It does turn, and we do get back to one up, deservedly so. So we move on to hole number 8. It is my honour. I'm just going to force a power drive down the left-hand side of this fairway. The wind should hold me up and bring me back round to the right. It's another perfect, so the swing timing is good. And that just trickles in to the first cut.
Can't believe it finished in the first cut.
The wind conditions really making these lengthy par 4s extremely long. Wind right in our face here. Shanghai taking the right hand side of the fairway. And it will be his approach shot in. 187 yards out. The views in this course truly are remarkable. Postcard perfect, some of these holes. That's tracking well. Is it going to spin back? It has done. So he's put the pressure on me. I've got to respond now.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
I think finesse should be the club here. Just going to pull it back. High loft. Play for the left-hand side of the pin. And this ball should sit down pretty quickly. And maybe even spin back. This is on a really good line. It should zip back. What a golf shot. What a way to reply to Shankai's fantastic approach shot in, and his putt now looks tough.
You wouldn't think that's possible.
He's 8 feet. I think I'm 2. But no, solid golf. This really is a birdie fest, guys.
Knock this in. It's for birdie.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a long match. But 2 good players going toe-to-toe, both bringing our A game here. And hole number 9. I'm going to risk the power drive again. This should find the centre off the fairway. It's another perfect. Really happy with my swing timing so far. And I find the left-hand side of the fairway, right in line with the flagstick. Still a lot of work to do though. And I'm sure Shankai, is he laying up here or no? I'm sure he will find the fairway as well. He's went left here. Oh, he's found the heavy rough. Wow. I think he risked the power drive there himself. Big moment for him coming up here because this is going to be a tough shot. Playing out of the rough into the wind. This looks a really good shot though. That's incredible. This man's recovery game is absolutely fantastic. So it's another shot where I'm under pressure to get this one close, and I'm going to play the knockdown here, try and take the wind out of the equation. Let's go 9 iron. Try to get a lower loft here. And this ball should hopefully sit down pretty quickly. Got the intentional underswing. That's a little bit short, you know. It's going to be the easier putt. I wanted to be short off the pin. As you can see, it's a quieter green short off the pin, but I want it to be a lot tighter than that. Very little movement in this though, thankfully. Oh, early. And there we go, guys. My putting, which is my Achilles heel, coming back to haunt me, and I'm sure Shankai will punish me here. This man doesn't miss putts from this range. Yeah, fantastic putt, and we are back to all square, heading on to the 10th hole. What a match this has been. Every time one of us has made a mistake, we have been punished. But let's see what Shankai produces here. He's taking that down the right-hand side off the fairway. This could be a tough shot, actually, depending on the wind. That bunker is bang in play. I don't think there's any need to hit the driver here. I'm just going to try and fade a 2-wood down the right-hand side of the fairway. Take a similar line to Shankai. It's a nice execution. Oh, wow. That didn't turn much. And that is another mistake from me.
This time, that one's in the rough.
Found the heavy rough.
So he may need to choke up on
89 to 97% lie though, it's not the worst. Let's go with a knockdown. This should land past the pin and hopefully sit down. It's tracking well. Is it going to spin back? That's not as tight as I would have liked. It's in the fringe. Advantage to Shankai here. If he gets us dialed in, he could well take the lead in the match for the first time. But this is a tough approach shot. That's long. Is it going to spin? That could overspin, you know. That needs to stop for him. That's going to be a tough putt. That will be a tough putt. I'm going to putt this. There's actually very little break in this. It should turn left to right at my feet. And then slowly turn as it makes its way to the cup. That looks good. It is good. That could well be a big putt. Good putt from the fringe. Shanghai with a 14-footer. This will be a tough putt. Big moment in the match here. Will he birdie this for the half? Oh my goodness, his putt's dropped on the edge again. Incredible. The amount of times I've seen them not drop, guys, as you all know. But this man can putt. And what a game of golf this is. Half in the majority of holes and birdies. And we move on to this lengthy par 5. Fairway found from Shanghai. So he's keeping the pressure on. I don't think either of us will reach this green in 2. I'm going to go power drive here. It's another perfect. Two of us are going to be side by side almost. I think I've just outdriven him. Oh no, it will be my honour. I wonder if I could force a 2-wood down to the front right-hand side of this fairway. So try to land this at the front right off the green and hopefully get a kick up onto the dance floor. Non-conservative shot here. Got the overpower, 3.3%. Oh, this could be so good. This could be so good. Oh, that is just so unlucky. That really is unlucky. I thought for a second that was going to be a really good shot. And that will leave me a pick shot from the bunker, which isn't the worst. Looks like Shanghai's just laying up. He's went way left. That'll never run up that false front. Smart play. He has laid up. I am in the sand trap. So we will be relying on our short game here. But I fully expect both players to walk away with birdie yet again. This really is an intense game, guys. I do apologise about the longer formats for content. But when golf is being played to this standard, no apologies should be required. He's not exactly tight. I'm going to try and hold this, you know. Now, surely this ball runs out. This shouldn't sit stone dead. I'm looking for a little bit of run out here. Ah, it did sit stone dead. I was hoping for a wee hop and a skip there, but I don't think I had it on line. And this is certainly no gimme here from 9 feet. Oh, he's missed it. The man is human on the greens. And I am surprised at that. But he left himself a test and putt from 9 feet. And I do move back to 1 up. Hole number 12, downhill par 3, playing 148 into the wind. I just want to land this right at the front of the green. That looks a really quiet putt. So let's go finesse 9-iron. Try and force this one to the front of the green. I don't want a downhill putt here. I'd rather just be short of the pin. Got the perfect. That's tracking. Oh no, it's not. That's not going to get there. That's not going to get there. That's a good 5 yards short of the front of the green. But I really didn't want to be long of that pin. think I probably needed to overpower that one more. So advantage to Shanghai. I don't think that's getting there either, is it? It could spin off. Could spin off. That's a tough putt. It's actually came all the way off. So let's see if I can chip this one in. It is a shot that's slowly improving for me. At the very least, I want to give it a chance. I think he's got a decent chip-in opportunity as well. I don't think he'll putt that. There's a lot of movement at his feet. Oh, it's in. Get it. You are kidding me, game. How on earth did that not go in, guys? Wow. Wow. I've already had the... Not that I want to ruin anything. I already had the putting mechanic glitch in the Ryder Cup, which cost me and Leo one of the holes for the half. And now I've had that. I've not had much luck. Normally they drop, but not today. Fortunately, Shanghai missed his as well. Very surprised that that chip didn't go in. So we will half that one in pars. Both coming up short with our tee shots. Could have done with going 2 up there. But hole number 13. I'm going to persevere with the power drives. Shanghai's long off the tee. And with these winds, you don't want to be leaving yourself plenty of yardage into the green. Nice little run out there. It is going to leave me a tough approach shot. But there's no easy approach shots in this golf course. There really isn't. I mean, this is a short par 4 part of me playing 397. But into the wind, we're not getting much distance off the tee box despite it being an elevated tee. He's taking a more aggressive line here. That's a good shot. It will be me to play first, and he's on a nice flat surface. I don't think he hit power drive there, though. He had a lot of accuracy. Let's play the wind here. This ball should spin with the 60-degree wedge. Let's play it to the left and try zip it back towards the flagstick. It's on a really good line. Come on, baby. We are dancing. It's a tough pin to get close to. 15 feet out. You've got to be so careful that you don't spin this ball off the green there. Let's see Shanghai's response. That's tracking well. That is really going to spin, though. Oh, wow. Wow. What can you do, guys? He's just spun that in for eagle. Great shot. I'm actually surprised that that ball spun in with the speed it was traveling. I'm just not having much luck, but tremendous shot. I've got to take my hat off to him. My chip in didn't drop in the previous hole. That's just how this game works at times. It's all about margins, but what a golf shot. We are back to all square. Now, I wonder if I can carry this bunker and kick this onto the green from the heavy rough on the left-hand side here. I think Shanghai came up short right in the bunker. And I've also found the bunker on the other side, though. I needed another two or three yards of carry there. So let's see if I can pick this one close. But what a golf shot from Shanghai. You've just got to applaud that. Fantastic golf. This should run out. This should run out. Yeah, good shot. But that should be a guaranteed birdie. But I might not get a chance here. Shanghai may put this in for eagle. He just done it on the previous hole. Yep, that's a good shot. We should both be in for birdie here. He's got a 6-footer. But from this range, there's not many easy putts, you know. But what a game this has been. Yeah, it's another solid birdie. I think I've got a 4-foot putt. 5-foot putt. Very little turn in this one. Just going to play it firm. And I tell you what, our scorecards, we both must be comfortably under par here. Maybe even close to double figures. And in these conditions on this course, that really is remarkable. Oh, that's going to run into the rough, maybe even the bunker. Surprised he's hit that drive there. I certainly want to try and find fairway. I'm going to be really accurate. Just going to try and underswing this tee shot ever so slightly. I actually got a perfect, but that should be good. I don't think I've got the yardage to run out into the fairway or out off the fairway into the rough. That should just nestle down in the first cut. Yeah, that's a good shot. Happy with that. I think Shankai's about 15 yards closer. 1, 2, 3. 15 mile per hour wind behind me.
Just a little under 120 yards to the front of the green.
I don't want to spin this back too much neither.
And the ball's sitting on a little bit of an upslope, nothing too dangerous.
Not applying any extra backspin here. I think this should land really close to the pin. Yeah, that's a fantastic golf shot. Really happy with that. That's really put the pressure on him. He's in the sand. I think I'm about 6 feet short. I'm keeping the pressure on him because when your opponent's getting dialed in, you know you have to reply. That's long, and that ain't going to stop in a hurry. So he's got 22 feet. Can he make another big putt here? He's already done it once or twice in the game. Just for the half. This is a tough putt. This time, his putt doesn't drop. Burns the edge. He was unlucky there. And see what I mean? There's not an easy putt in this course. It's uphill, breaking both ways. I'm just going to go the right half of the cup here. Play it firm. It's a good read, and it's a good putt. So I am back to 1 up. Wow. That's been the theme of this match. 1 up, all square, 1 up, all square, 1 up, all square. Let's see if we can put this to bed. I think 2 up would secure the win. It's a good solid drive, just being accurate here. Got to find fairway. And look at the run out there. Huge drive. It's left me 181 yards in, and this is a par 5, by the way. Let's see what Shankai produces here. Yeah, that's going to be straight down the center off the fairway as well. Oh, wow. That is a huge drive. He's like driven me by about 50 yards here, easy. So advantage to him here. I need to get this one close. It is uphill. I think 9-iron's good here. Just going to play the wind in the slope. I want to land this just short of the pin. I got the perfect. That ball just shot hard right. That ball just shot hard right at my feet. The wind did not affect the lie of the ball there, and that is a huge mistake. Just when I get back to 1-up, basically handing my opponent the point back here, because I fully expect Shanghai to get this one close and walk away with the eagle. That is a huge mistake. He's only 130 yards away. 150 yards away, sorry. Huge drive from him. That's tracking well. And what a golf shot that is. He's in for eagle. I'm going to have to chip in here. I keep saying it. Every time one of us has made a mistake, it's been punished. But let's see if I can chip this one in. Had no luck a couple of holes ago, which would have put me 2 up. No, that ball just shot hard right. Was trying to play the break on the left-hand side. It's a straightforward birdie for me, but Shanghai's got a 5-footer for his 3rd eagle of the match. His 3rd eagle, guys, and he's 1 down, all square now. It's incredible when you put it into that context that he's had 3 eagles in this course, and he's only all square. 17th, it's another tough par 3. Let's see what he can produce here. I'm convinced he will keep the pressure on. That's a really low ball flight, by the way. He's stinging this. That's going to run all the way off the green. That could be in big trouble. That's got to be OB. If it goes down there, it's got to be OB. Surely that is out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Surely that's out of bounds. I cannot see how that ball would be in play. It's not. It's only heavy rough. How on earth is that not OB? Right, I'm going to try and land this on the fairway and let it kick out because, wow. You've seen what his ball done, but he played a really low ball flight there. It's like he had a knockdown or something. So try to land this on the fairway and let it release out on to the green. It's a nice strike. Come on, wind. That wind's not taking me left. This could be good, though. That's a horrible kick. Oh, don't do it. I tell you what, guys, I am having no luck this round. Absolutely no luck. Wow, how on earth does he even get up here? I think he's going to have to play a full finesse or approach and just try and partial it. I don't think a pitch, pick, blast would even have the elevation to get up there. He's unlucky. I think that's exactly what he's had to play. So if I can get this one close, birdie could well win this hole, you know. It really could. So big moment coming up here. Long flop. I don't think I've ever played a long flop. I can't pitch it. It's going to have to be the long flop. Surely this just comes out nicely and sits down pretty quickly. Yeah, happy with that. That should be a makeable par. Obviously, I would have liked it closer. But he's still got 32 feet. This is just for the par. This game, I don't think I've been involved in a game like this ever on any game, guys. I mean, this could well be the greatest game ever. This could well be the greatest game of golf. It's had everything. It really has. It's got a chance. He's unlucky, just misses on the right-hand side. So I've got a 12-foot putt, slightly downhill. Very little break here. This would put me back to 1 up. I'm amazed if this doesn't drop, to be fair. It should turn. It does turn, and we do get to 1 up, going down the 18th. A half here would secure the win for me. And what a game of golf this has been. Let's go with a power drive. This may find a slope on the left-hand side. If it does, it's going to run all the way down. That's a great shot. I was being ultra positive there. Got the overpower. Pulled my swing line slightly to the left. But that is a really good shot. It's left me 168 yards in. And I'm sure Shanghai will be going all out here to get the birdie. But what a game of golf this has been. And it's certainly not over yet. Yeah, solid tee shot. I don't think he risked his power drive there. He's kept that in play. He's on the top tier. He will have a downhill approach shot. 191 yards. He's got a lot of work to do here. I think birdie would win this hole, you know. I think this is a tough hole. I can't recall where the pin is. But I fully expect Shanghai to play a good shot here. That's tracking well. That's on a beautiful line. Oh my goodness, what a golf shot. Talk about putting the pressure on. He's 6 feet from 191 yards with that wind. I think knockdown's a shot here, you know. I'm going to go 8 iron. Play the wind. And hopefully this one gets dialed in. It's a 13 mile per hour wind. It should comfortably take me. The wind's just fluctuating here. So let's play the wind. This ball should kick left when it lands and hopefully set up a birdie opportunity which would win me the match. Certainly no gimme. There will be a little bit of movement in this. There's more than a little bit of movement. But if I can convert this putt, it will win me the match. That should turn. It's slightly downhill. Just going to play it as dead weight. Don't want to overhit this one. What can I say, guys? My second putting mechanic fail. It's cost me. Let's get into the playoff. Wow. Surely my luck has got to change at some point. That's twice that's happened to me today. I'm not seeing it happening to any of my opponents. It's just making me more determined to win. But that is a solid tee shot. I won this hole in birdie the last time. Let's see if we can do the same thing. But I'm sure Shanghai learned from his mistake. Whatever happens now, what a round of golf this has been. Two competitors going toe-to-toe. I've just not had a rub of the green this round. I'm so determined to win this match now. The odds have been against me. They really have. So 2 solid tee shots. I fully expect birdies here, but I'm sure Shanghai is like myself, and we're both feeling the pressure now because one mistake and the match is over. Going by the rules, it's the first to get to 1 up and the match will end. But let's see what Shanghai does produce here. I'm sure he will get dialed in. He left himself a lengthy putt here on the first hole at the start of the match. Yeah, that's a nice shot. I don't think that's an easy putt from that side of the pin though. I'm just going to try and play a similar shot to what I played the last time, but try and get it even tighter. So just pulling it back an extra yard to the shot I played earlier, which left me a 9-foot putt. It's a nice touch. Much and such the same putt as what I had earlier. 9 feet again, why would you believe it? But I don't think this is an easy putt for Shanghai. But he is a fantastic putter. There didn't actually look to be much movement in there. Solid putt. This is near the exact same putt as what I as what I had earlier. So we do both kick things off with birdie here on the first of the playoff holes, but wow, I think this has been the greatest match I've ever been involved in. Hats off to whoever wins this one. I'm not risking the power drive this time, there's no need. Just going to take this down the right hand side and allow that wind to kick me back into play. The wind's not moving me in that tee shot, by the way. I've left myself a similar shot in, you know. 252 yards. I can't believe the wind didn't move me there. I hit a perfect. But let's see if Shanghai can get this one close as well. That's way right. That's in big trouble. That's bunker. He doesn't have a shot here. Oh, why would you believe it? Would you believe it? How on earth is that kicked out? If that was bunker or heavy rough, there was no way he was reaching in two. Still a lot of work to do here, though. He's got 275 yards to go. And this is going to be a tough shot because I experienced it earlier. You're hitting a low iron in. That's went left. That's bunker. That is bunker. So little opportunity here. That is not a nice shot he's left himself, but I've still got a lot of work to do here. 252 yards. I hit 4-iron the last time. So let's go with 5. I'm just going to play the wind here. The lie at my feet's not as punishing as the last time. It's another perfect. And that ball should release out. That is a horrible bounce, by the way. Yeah, again, I've ran through the green. I thought I played a good shot there. This is probably going to be halved in birdies, guys. I don't expect Shanghai to make a mistake here. I'm sure he'll get up and down for birdie, as should I do. Oh, I tell you what, he's left that short, 14 feet short. That is a tough putt. I'm just going to flop it. If he was tighter, I would have tried to chip this one in. Take a little bit of a risk, but I think he's got a tough putt. It's a good flop. It's a pretty straightforward putt for me. Whew. I can just tell this is no gimme. 15 feet for birdie. If he drains this, fair play to him. He really has had some outstanding moments. I mean, look how far right he's moving this putt. That is turning beautifully. I've lost it. It's in. What a putt. This man can putt for fun. It's just incredible. The two of us have just blown this course away. Shanghai's putting really has come to the forefront here. Now, I hit pitch and wedge the last time. I'm convinced it's a shot. I'm going to go with it again. And I'm just going to really try and overpower this. I'm convinced this is a club. Let's overpower it. And try and get this as close to the hole as possible. Got the overpower. That's tracking well. Get in the hole, by the way. Get in the hole, by the way. Get in the hole. What a golf shot. It just sums up my luck. Ace there surely wins the match. Huge pressure on Shanghai now. Another roll of the ball and that is in for an ace. It's just the way things have went for me this round. But that really is an incredible golf shot. It's put all the pressure on him. Oh, that's way long. That needs to get down. That's going to find that slope. He's left himself a horrible putt here. But I'm taking nothing for granted. It wouldn't surprise me if the man drains this. But what a golf event this has been, guys. It's going to be hard to top this match. Like I say, if Shanghai doesn't hold this, I'm pretty certain I will be going toe-to-toe with Leo. Just a pity that couldn't have been the final if we could have both got there. But the draw at the top half of the YouTube Cup really has been tough. All the top players seem to be at the top half of the group. Big moment here. He certainly gave it a chance. And he's just going to come up short, right? So we are going to win this match, guys. What a match this was. I think it's been the greatest match I've ever been involved in. But that is it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.